Buenos días y alegrías, mi familia. Grand Rising. Y'all need to be ready because this full moon is going to be the reckoning. And what I'm taking it as, nobody's immune. No, nobody's immune. Everyone will be hit. And this desk does rock, so my apologies. I'm on the other side of the table, as you can see. It's in Libra. Libra is the scales of justice, this pink moon. And I've been getting lots of information on these pink flames, these false pinkies. False pink flames. Anybody born on a Tuesday who isn't using their unconditional love properly, who uses their unconditional love as an agenda, as a way to win, as a means of mechanism to get my way, Libra, 23 degrees. 23 degrees. It's gonna hit at 3:22 p.m. So get to a safe place. And it don't even fucking matter who's your safe place, what's your safe place, if that's your job, if that's your home, that's your mom's house, your friend's house. Nobody's immune. Everyone will be hit with the scales of justice. The scales of justicia. Libra is also another way of liberation. Liberate yourself free from what might be holding you back. Situationships, shit-shationships, the shit show that you're in. But this is pink moon, y'all. Pink moon has the frequency of 5748. As the same frequency as sex. 5748. So this has something to do with sex. Have you been using sex as a form of manipulation? 1. Have you been using sex as a way to get your way? 3. 2. Have you been using sex to make people bond to you? 3. 4. Have you been using sex as a way to make yourself feel better about your life? 5. Have you been using sex to change the formality in alchemy? And I think about it like people who use sex to make them feel better about themselves. Whether, you broke up with somebody and so you go fuck somebody else to get over them. Another way I've seen people in sex in movies is when somebody dies and it hurts them so deeply, they just go have sex with anybody to get over the hurt feelings. When in this point, maybe, dumbass, you gotta grieve. People be jumping from lily pad to get over grief because they don't want grief to touch them, so they run away from it, kind of like Tom Cruise running away from his gay feelings. That was a joke in Family Guy. Calm down, Tom Cruise. Get over it. Get away from your feelings. It's basically what it is. You're running from your feelings. This reckoning. Nobody's immune. Everyone will be hit. Everyone will be hit. So today is April the 12th. And yes, I write in my journal every single fucking day. This is number 67. 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. This is going to be an expansion upon your Jupiter space. See, if we're saying 23, then the mirror realm that you should be aware of is 32. And 32, the number I know 32 as, it's a man. It's someone's man or someone's life. Ain't right. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is definitely gonna hit everyone's heart, dude. This is gonna be the crack that cracks you open. Someone's name with the letter H or something about the H, 4H. Maybe some of y'all are ranchers or something like that. 7. Or there's 4 H's about to be hit, the ones that tried to handle you. Because yesterday my wife broke a coffee mug. And no shit, it was my Family Guy coffee mug, my Peter, who says, hey. And the fucking handle broke in 4 places. So those of you who've been using graveyard magic and using the elements, guess what's coming for you? You're about to be fucking snatched. No spell, incantation, or graveyard dirt, or Mars water. What's that? Graveyard dirt, Mars water, sacred fire, flames, burning shit. What's another thing with air? Speaking it out into the winds, of chanting your spells of fuck you and fuck you. Well, guess what? You're about to be, no, fuck you. When the divine comes through, it's gonna hit everybody like fucking dominoes. Boom, 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 boom. 5, 6, 7. I'm only here to tell you, oh yeah. The fucking reckonings today. 61, 16, it's gonna hit in the heart 6 times. Well, 6 and 1, that's 7. It's about to hit you all 7 times. So you're gonna have random spontaneous hits in the heart. We're at 8:15 in the parallels. 8:15. 20, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. 23. Oh yeah, they're fucking sending it. 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 5, 6, 7. 72, it's about money. Oof, it's about money. We're gonna talk about it, y'all. 15, that's 6 and 8. Those of y'all who have 6 and 8 in your numbers, life path, whatever, your birthday, whatever. 14. This all comes down to magic. 11, 12, 13. And I saw it. I didn't see the clock a lot yesterday, but I did see a license plate that said 2314, and I know that as magic. 2314. The parallel universe of that is 1432. Return to sender. 27. Oh shit. We have 2 hourglasses on the field. Ah, caramba. Hijo de su. It's gonna hit your heart and it's gonna hit your pockets of your moolah, honey. Hijo de su. Okay, hold on. We're not done yet. Oh wait, so pink moon is all about 777. 55 is some evil force. 56 could be from blood relatives, blood family. 65 is an evil reckoning. 65 is a cult or coven. The devil rules 5s and 6s. The pentacles and your fucking the change and your love and relationships. The change and your relationships. Fuck. So here we have 4 and 1, 11. That's 12. That's 124. Anybody born on the 24th? Or the 12th? Prepare for dagger dispersed in your heart. or is the dagger already in your heart and someone is gonna latch in and pull it the fuck out and you're about to bleed out? What is it? What is it for you? 9, 10, 105. I have been seeing that number for the past days because since my last reading, because I haven't been on for what, I want to say 10 days. I made a video, but I felt like it was too fucking short. It was like 14 minutes because it was just too much space on my phone. I need to cut it or clear it, or I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure it out. 72 minus 27, 45. Some of you might die. Sometimes it feels like a literal death when you're going through these moments of reckoning. Oh, both sides of the perimeter, from the feminine to the male, there is a form of death on the field. 45 and 45, that's 90. The learning curve is 90 fucking degrees. So those of you who feel like losers, you're about to feel it. You might have been should have been careful about what you call yourself. What you have been speaking. What mote it be? 27 minus 16. I do want to say, Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Master Spirit Team, come through me. Ancestorines, develop. Oh shit. Develop the message that needs to be spared? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh shit. Develop the message that needs to be heard for the collective so that we all may know and prepare ourselves emotionally. Because it's going to hit the heart first. And then your pockets. And then your mind. And then you're going to ask God. It's going to feel like a literal death for y'all. I remember this code. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you all the information on how the numbers and the format or whatever because I don't want to confuse you guys. So let me do this part and then I'm gonna read it to you, okay? But it is a reckoning if you guys have been using money as a means of love. Oh shit! How much is that doggy in the window? Ruff, ruff. How much do you love me? To buy me this, that, and this. Oh, golly. 133. Oh, shizness. 133. 22 in the 0 point. Master Builder. Master Builder has been in the 0 point for a while now. What's at the depths of below? What's at the handlers? The handlers is the learning curve 90. The curve is 90. And at the handlers, I've got 43. Oof, I'll tell you what 43 is. I want to say that's someone's wife. Ooh, 47 at the handlers. And I'm already feeling seers. Those of you who can see the parallels that most people cannot see. It is a gift that is given. It is a gift that is given. Man, when was this? Let me see if I can. Jupiter had their own timeline clock. It was going to be some form of separation of the divine feminine. They were going to split the divine feminine in half. Instead of making her 59, she would be 5 and 9. The split of the self. So the feminine is going through that right now. which, internally it's always like your head and your heart. The battle. The Cold War battle. The Civil War. Is there going to be a battle between your head and your heart? Type of stuff. The countdown started on Monday. 1, 2, 3. It was a 1, 2, 3 triangulation that they were doing upon your heart and your mind. It has to do with money. So the reason you were a piece of shit was because they were paying you to be a piece of shit. Or the reason you're a fucking cunt bitch is because of money. Yeah, look, the handler down here. The handler was mentioned on April the 4th. I do believe that was my last reading. I'm talking about the karmics. And this had to do with something at the chapel. This could be Chapel or Chapel Hill in Washington. This is deep. These were people who were trying to bind people through money. So there could be no love there. And this is probably why they cheat. So as soon as the spell starts to wear off, then they have ideas of wanting to cheat on you because they were never meant to be with you because you fucking binded them. You fucking witches. With a jinx, with a curse, with a hex. I heard hearse. If you don't fucking love me, I'ma kill you. Damn, type of shit. And then they did another binding spell April the 3rd. Like, it was like boom, boom, boom. They did 2 spells in 3 days. No, they did 3 spells in 3 days. They came in Friday with their binded money of the handlers. Thursday, binding through their root chakra on the divine masculines and their third eye. Holy shit. Binding their mojo, binding their psychic abilities so they wouldn't be able to see anything or know anything. They'd be running blind on their perception so they wouldn't pick up on these fucking dirty ass witches. And then Wednesday, I told you we were gonna wait for them to throw a hit because we knew it was coming. They were trying to recall the power that they had upon you of a spell, of an enchantment of your Christ consciousness, binding your Christ consciousness so you wouldn't be able to wake up. They binded your Christ consciousness, binded your third eye masculines, and then binded your root chakra for money. Binded your root chakra because of your money, and then tried to bind your third eye because of your Christ consciousness. Your awakening to find a way out was binded. And then Friday, they were handling your money. Binding. Hala shit, fucks. This all started in April, yo. April is war. April is war. It is like the Red Horseman. It is not like, it is the Red Horseman. Shit fucks. Because all this started on March the 30th. They have some deep arrangement with the demonics to control the masses. This is what they're doing. To control the masses, they're using sirens to create these love spells. So they're these singers and songwriters. But they're making sure they're finding these bitter bitches. They might be pretty and be singing la 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 di da da songs, but they're creating a form of air magic to expand their house. And it's in both formalities. This is in the spiritual and in the physical. Because those of high spiritual ranking, your house, your expanding house, warehouse, in any which way, you have many different houses in the spiritual realm, in the dream world. I remember that code. Hold on, y'all. I remember that code. So they threw this was a double, I want to say double helix, but double helix could be a form of creation. I don't know if their Antichrist child is already in the way or what the fuck. Or what the fuck. Some say it's already born. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. This has to do with the Bermuda Triangle. This has to do with specific witches and their war jars and their Mars water. Mars water is on a Tuesday, so they may be doing their enchanting spells Tuesday, hit Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hey, if this is not resonating for y'all and this doesn't make any sense for y'all, then I am not the channel for y'all. I am for a selective few of the high spiritual rank. This is like captains of ships, need to know basis. We're the eyes in the sky and the in-between realms. It's gotta be in my other book. But they're telling me to go from here. Go from here. Okay. So this is some falsifying evidence. This is love bombing big time. Big time. These are people who are trying to bind you of don't think, just do. They don't want you to think about it. They want you to just do as they tell you. And then this throws off your instincts of trusting your own instincts around certain people. On April the 8th, they did some form of triangulation again on the masculine from his throat chakra. There was a binding on his throat chakra. 3 placements. His throat and his left ear and his right ear. So they blocked both sides from hearing, the demonics and the feminines. No, the angelics. The demonics and the angelics. Confirmation on the brightening right there. If you were experiencing a lot of like waking up in the middle of the night, I know the sleep has been off. For good reason, they were trying to wake you up because there was a puke demon. There was a demon sitting on top of your chest. This is why that agurgitation, recreation, want to throw up in the middle of the night is because the demon was sitting on your fucking stomach. This is what I call a puke demon. When this motherfucker comes around, you want to throw up because they carry a sulfuric acid smell. And the moment it touches you, it's like, bleh. You come around and it, bleh. And that was 105. 105 has been hitting. This spiritual reckoning that's going to hit, it's going to hit from 10. Oh, I just heard 10 to 8. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. What the fuck time is it now? It's 8:26. This is 8:26 in the morning, y'all. So I'm going to take it to the new one. Information. The new words I've been picking up on. I want to say for this year. Puke demon. Taking the edge off. Using that with sex. This is about a blood moon. This is your right ankle. This is your left thigh. This is also somebody who tried to do a hit and run. Hit you and run. This could also be with some type of car accident. Or this is a person who love bombs you. Loves you. Breadcrumbs you. And then leaves you. This all comes from a witch bitch, and you know who she is in your life. This bitch also stole from you. She stole money from you, because it's about money. And this was flexing butt cheeks. They were trying to contain you. Hold your root chakra. Hold you down. Hold you back. In whichever way it works for you. This was also the color of sand water. And those of you driving Tacomas in that color, that's what just came to me. This is like a beige. They were hiding drugs in people's toupees. They had a rapid bushfire. Or this could be when they did their summoning. This was also some type of photo op. make it seem like they were actually there when it was all computer generated CGIs. Once again, left eye, left eye. Left eye is very important. I think this is the door to your spiritual inheritance, abundance. This all comes from a Judge Doom. For those of you who have seen Roger Rabbit, and they were fighting that guy. His name was Judge Doom, who was a human, but in actuality, he was a cartoon, meaning he's a crazy ass motherfucker. Crazy. Looney Tune. That's what that means. They were working on Mary. Somebody with the name M or Mary needs to be aware. They were working on the perimeters of zeros and fives. Not just fives. It started March the 30th. So 03, 04, 05. Mirror realms. Think of mirror realms like 0550. Were they doing sixes too? I want to say maybe, because I have a chromatic reader here. So somebody trying to imitate you. If you're readers, tarot readers, psychic readers, pendulum swings, doing the little pendulums. Mind readers, these are psychic abilities. These are also mediumships. Those of you who are of real divinities and not fake principalities. Faking it till you make it type of shit. These are people who were for you and then all of a sudden against you. These are people who wanted to take you for a ride and the triangulation of you. So they were trying to triangulate you. So they were probably trying, yes, to kill you in a car crash. Because I also have here court case. And there's instances where these people are for you and then all of a sudden they're against you. Because they were paid. They're for you because they're family members or your friends or your coworkers. They know you. That's why they were for you. But then something about you rubbed them the wrong fucking way. Oh, yes. They don't want you to be aware of the mirror realm of 0440. This is the entrapment of karma. 44 is karma, y'all. That's the materialization of said karma. So they were trying to do anything and everything to detour their karma being delivered to them. But what they failed to realize is 40 and 04 makes 444. Oh, no. That's 240 plus 204 was the 444 perimeter. So they were trying to block the angels from guiding you. Do you see how many twists and turns they were doing? In this, I'm telling you, towards the end of their authority of the changing of guards comes in, it was going to be a war upon wars, and they were going to throw you everything they got. And so this is why God said, I need you guys to wait. I need you guys to rest. I need you guys to chill the fuck out. Do it. Do you have fun? Don't think about the background noise. I got it. I'm going to line you up strategically, position you in pieces of dominoes, so when the tower hits, you're right where you need to be. This was all like background. This was all like hidden. This was all hidden, background, unseen. This was all subtle tease. Tease. They weren't supposed to know. So whoever you cut off from 2023 until now is because you were fighting a massive sex cult that you had no idea. These people of the covenant. Not the Ark of the Covenant. The other dude. These are people who did sex cults. These are people who have high blood pressure and they're always dizzy. And that was what they were throwing upon you. Their illnesses. So if you were experiencing some type of weird illness that you don't experience, it was them. They were trying to mess with your rest and recovery of repair. They were trying to mess with your memory lane. So your memory was off and you wouldn't know, so that you couldn't recall and tell them what the F, because you know specifically it was them. These people were playing games and calling it love. Oh no, no. These are people who both of us were in a bathtub. So if you've experienced anything with them, if you were in a bathtub with this person, or you had a dream you were in a bathtub with this person, because the bathtub is a cleansing mechanism. Cleanse. It's also what goes around comes around. I'm entrapping you into my drain spell, and you fall with me, or you believing my illusions of cocoa wash. Okay? Person starts with the letter L. I did B. I also heard BKT, CLU. But these are people who are liars. Lie. They lying to you. They wanted you in this 0330. This is, you run when shit hits the fan. When shit gets hard, they wanted you to run away. They wanted you to leave. Because you have already been established, you have already been built, you have already been confirmed, you have already been never denied, only continued. I can't think of another word right now. For some reason, the rhymes aren't coming through. Because we have been on our own. Because of all of these binding spells. So everything you have learned from 2023 until now, you had to be walking that path of your gifts, what you've learned, and trusting the path that it's true, and God's always have your back. The gods, the God, the goddess, whoever it works for you. This is a family of drunks, is the totality. I heard a door close in this time. Literally, I woke up from a dream state, and I remembered the dream as I woke up, and then I heard, boom, like a door close. So they don't have any access. That was from March until April. Where whatever door they were coming through in their astral projection, their dream interpretation, or their dream inceptions, so that it can plant seeds of doubt within you and your lover, within you and your family, within you and your coworkers, whatever was going on in your life. They closed it. I'm guessing this is a back door, because I kept hearing back door, someone's door. They were also doing lots of voodoo spells. So if you guys who can feel the needle pricks, it was specifically on your left butt cheek. Like if you were getting an injection site of a fucking tramadol, something like that. Or these are people who do Botox. And put all the little needles on your face. All the little needles is because they saw their mom doing all this little needle work, voodoo work. Ain't that shit crazy? Now, when I heard this one, Lawyers Will Drown, that was, I want to say 3 months ago. It was in the beginning of the year. So January, when I heard, and I woke up, like how I'm telling you, I heard the door close. I woke up from a dream state and I heard 3 lawyers will drown. And look out for that video if this is resonating for you about some type of court case, or these are lawyers in your family, or these are corrupt lawyers who take money to make you fall under. Now, the new one that I got was they cheat because of the love spell that was put on them. So as soon as the love spell wears off, and that's on specific quarter moons, every 3 months. So these people have to do love spells every 3 months, because the spell will wear off That's 90 days, loser. What's the learning curve? It's a 90-degree angle. What else do we know this as? Loser. You have to do a love spell for them to love you? Loser? Dude, I'm telling you. This also has to do with people who are burying your shoes in a graveyard. Remember we talked about the baby shoes, the bronze shoe? I kept seeing the baby bronze shoes. I saw black shoes. And this could have been like someone's Skechers. Could be two of them because I had two of those pairs. I had a real nice pair, like a going out shoe, and then I had the regular Skechers shoe, the black and gray one, the original one. Dude. Oh, and I'm hearing the white Pumas. Wow. How many fucking shoes do they have of me? I heard several. And clothing articles. So like your t-shirts, all of a sudden that you're like, wait, I remember that shirt. Where's that shirt? I got the one when I just fucking went to San Antonio. It wasn't even that long ago. Gone. This all had to do with them messing with your cortisol. Now, this is a stress hormone within your body because they wanted you to stress the fuck out. This is why God kept telling you, I need you to rest, recover, repair. Now, something very interesting here. The oven did not want to heat up. For those of you who experienced that some rare occasion, your oven always worked and then all of a sudden it wasn't heating up all of a sudden. Like the element of the heat on your oven, not the stovetop, but the oven wasn't heating up. Now I had the perfect description of today as to why, because I kept asking Spirit, what the fuck does this mean? And I got the message today. Thank you, Spirit. Now, guys, their sexual arousal, and I'm going to call this guys, this is the divine masculine approach. Whether you're a female body or a male body, doesn't matter. When they see you, they get turned on. Their arousal. Now, for a woman, the divine feminine, male, female, whatever, they don't get turned on like males do. For them, it's more of a touching, feeling, kissing, and then their arousal kicks up. And the guy said, my man is like a microwave. The moment he sees me, boom, it's up. For me, I'm like an oven. I have to heat it up a little bit. I have to like kiss me, love me, touch me, la 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 la. And I was like, that's a perfect description. So you feminines, have you been having problems in this libido department of your oven, of your box? It's because it doesn't work like that for you. And there's nothing wrong with you. Okay? So let's get to the point of it. Let's get it all on the table. There's nothing wrong with how you get turned on in your arousal format. For you, it's different. And your man, your partner, your lover should know that. That was 0330. We just talked about 0440. And oh, by the way, the judge's orders trumps your authority. The judge. And who's the judge? Karma. And didn't I summon her the other day? I don't think I posted that video, but I'm going to post it today. I want to say I did that video probably 3 days ago. The judge's orders trumps your authority, and that's CIA, FBI, DEA, whoever. The judge. I call them the black robes. They play games called Love. Yeah, we already talked about this. Okay. So they were trying to intervene on your 444 perimeter of the angels guiding you. And so if you couldn't hear any angels guiding you, or even the demons, because not all angels are good and not all demons are bad, it's because there was a binding spell or a block, whatever you want to call it. And then 0550, they triangulated you upon your driving. So they were doing car spells, car accidents. Something happened to you on the road while you're in your vehicle. or somebody trying to ride you like a chariot because you have the God-given talents that has been bestowed upon you of knowing, that perception. And those of you going through court cases right now, they wanted you to fall and fold, because the court case is like a game of chance, a game of cards. That's what I'm seeing. They were either for you, and against you, and against us is what it says, for and against us. These are people who have the ability to read minds, read hearts, tarot readers, psych abilities, channelers, anything like that. So they were using Mars water in their war jars. Now that that's out of the way, I can throw it down. OMG, but there's 2 hourglasses on the field today. It's going to hit the feminine and it's going to hit the masculine. It's going to hit the demon world and the angelic world. It's coming from both sides of the perimeter. It's coming for both sides of the team. And I'm going to call it A team and B team, or I'm going to call it the good and the bad. So those of you of twin flames on that yin yang perimeter, they're trying to break you up. Know what I'm saying to be true? I'm here to guide you. Handlers. What the handlers don't want you to know is they're trying to take your psychic abilities of the seers. Now the seers are very, very popular. Of course. These are the eyes in the sky. Who can see all things in every way, in every parallel, in every dimension that comes their way. They can see it, they can smell it, they can hear it, they can feel it. So in the many which ways that you were getting hit, that you didn't, all of a sudden you didn't have any feelings, any scenes, anything, they were blocking it. This is your connection to Amun-Ra, the creation of all, the life that gives. They were messing with the twins. This was a binding spell. Binding you in all times. So this is the many dimensions, the many parallels of who you are. Okay. They were messing with your radio frequency, your heart, your right thumb. They were trying to attach a ghost to you. This was an evil ghost, not just any ghost. This is all those graveyard witches do. They attach a ghost to you so they can host you and they can drive you as a chariot. These are people who want to be undercover. They don't want to be known of all the things they have done to you. This could be specific for somebody who has a convertible car. They call you a beast in Beauty and the Beast. They wanted you to be their little candy, their little pet project. This is also has to do with an illness called stiff person. This is also a form of hypnosis. This could be a person's name with the letter A. Amen. They're usually Bible-thumping Christians. And I don't want to say Christians Bible-thumping anything. Whatever book they follow. But they're like, they hit a level of schizophrenia that it's delusional, I should say. This is a person who is very needy and they're alone. Specifically candy. Have you been eating a lot of candy right now? This is the way of the life. Now remember, the promise that Jesus Christ gives you is the truth, the way out into your new life. Those are the 3 steps he gives you. 1, 2, 3. This is what they were coming on the perimeter, the triangulation. 1 side, 2 side, 3 sides. There was going to be 3 sides to the situation or the story that they were that you were in. So this is why everybody just cut everybody off. It was like, I'm out. Y'all think I'm the problem? I'm out. These are also from the fallen watchers trying to steal your luck. If you were having back spasms, especially on your right side, There was a formulation that they didn't want you to remember something that happened to you when you were a child, or something you saw. But they're always going to be this cry for help for you to always come back to them, because they're undercover and they're cloaking in your skin, specifically your skin. Not only your skin, they wanted to wear your skin. They wanted you uncomfortable in your skin, underskinned. That word specifically, this is also a skinner or a skin walker, wanting to walk in your shoes. This is why they did the graveyard shoes. Put two and two together, family. Come on. They didn't want you to be overbooked so that you could collect that money, because this is about money. This is a person who tried to control your finances. They didn't want you to pay attention to the detail. This is all about your telepathy. Those Hierophants, the hero, who's like a big ass elephant when they walk into the room, the elephant in the room, they all can see you, my friend. This was about your decrees on your record of your Ashok records. Specifically, somebody with the letter R and M, and how your ability to attract. They did not want you to unbind these bathtub spells, because this was also a cocoa wash mechanism, washing your mind. This is why I do this. Wash. It's kind of like a strobe light effect. This is so you wouldn't have any mercy, or you wouldn't receive mercy upon thy feet, as the Lord Jesus Christ washes your feet to reach the table upon the Last Supper. They want to eat from your table because they're not invited. And you initiates are. You're experiencing anything at this time, I need you to use tea tree oil or cedar wood oil. Rub it on where it hurts. Okay? Also do the visualization of 55515. Because they were trying to break you up. They were trying to use you as a weapon. Because you have the ability to talk. God comes through you. You can also throw trauma. This is the collection of your energy. Somebody's name with the letter S. S. I've got two names here with the S. This is a Jezebel who comes in on the format of Lucifer's team. Cooking. This cooking witch. The Beautician Kitchen. That one too. If somebody cuts your hair, you be careful with who is keeping it. And if you've never thought that before, then maybe you should cut your own hair or put a hold on cutting your hair. This was also sloth. This was a fire technique, fire element of holding you back. This was to blanket you so you couldn't see who was writing you as the host. This is some format of the Masonic way of their rituals, which is also a geomancer. Sarcasm is another form of the spirit coming through. This goes to ride your head. They're head games for you to take a bad turn. But you always feel like someone's lying to you. That's what they were trying to block. So that you couldn't see it, feel it, hear it. This is another way they block tarot readers, or why they always come for tarot readers, because they can read the energy. And oh, they don't fucking like that. They hate that about you, that you can read the energy. This is someone's name with the letter L, trying to take dominion over you. If you're experiencing a bloody nose, that's your confirmation. If you saw a red suitcase in your dream, anything red in your dream is an indication that they work for the other side. Demonic. That means they could be doing blood rituals, sex rituals, anything that can formulate into blood. That blood would happen. Like BDSM. They were coming for Jewish law, or they were coming through a Jewish law. And I'm hearing that your chocolate starfish. Because in the Jewish law, it's not sex. So, really put 2 and 2 together, family. This is also some type of disease that they were throwing at you. Diseases are energy that the occult has realized, and they use it to their advantage because it's a big money roller. These are people casting spells to make diseases, to make you sick, to go to hospitals, to collect. Don't believe me, don't believe me. That's on you. Believe me or don't believe me, that's on you. It's also a form of dis-ease in yourself. But people are casting. This is called fishing, to see who will fall for it. This is also human hunting. Somebody with the letter H, Hume. Hume, could be someone's Asian name. Asian. Hume. I don't know. But it's a cover, and this is a fucker, and this is also a call girl. So you might have been sent several girls to mess up your energy. If you were having sex with them, could be why you developed ALS. Parkinson's. And I'm seeing any energy, any illness that's affecting your spinal column. These are death spells in the graveyard. People think of you as a pet project, but the reason they're coming for you is because you are half angel. And not everyone is. Walk in my shoes. You're the fruit from the tree. They do have your t-shirt. I have shirt here, that's confirmed. This is some form of baptism. Blue ink, maybe you have a tattoo that has blue ink on it, or this is somebody you need to be aware of. But this was also that you could be the helper to them and have no control on who you are, and they can step on you like glass. Because this person, he wanted your life. If you were experiencing restlessness or restless leg syndrome, it's because that's what they wanted. For you to sleep less. No rest. Look at the word. They do it on purpose. 5225, that's their entrapment spell. Try to understand that I'm giving you a different format of perspective instead of just the tarot cards. So for those of you who read cards, let's go. I already see the deck in my mind. This is the deck. Where's my confirmation deck? This one? No, I'm seeing the other one. It's pink. Right? Yeah, it's pink. We'll go from here. Let's begin. What do we need to know about this time? If you're going to be hit from 10 to 8, there are 2 perimeters on the clock that teach you what you need to do. The High Priestess and the Empress. High Priestess starts from 7 p.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From 12 to 1, it stops, the High Priestess. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the Empress. So from 1 to 6, you need to be as the Empress is and sit on your throne and let all the bad shit happen. From 7 to 1, you need to be the High Priestess or the priest or the Emperor. Take it as it resonates for you. But this is genuinely the powers that be are feminine. Now, you gay men out there, I don't care what it is that you say. If you don't have a snatch, you don't got it. So sorry to say this. I know that I'm going to get hit a lot at this point in my life. If you get offended, that tells me what part of the trail you are on. With much love and light. Death to new beginnings. Or is this the death and the rebirth? This is death to rebirth. Thank you. Scales upon the justice, karma of 8. We summon thee now. Show us the way. I just heard this stone fall. This could be a perception of third eye. This is the root chakra. Heading upon my pink pen. Anybody born on a Tuesday, babe, stay away. Stay aware. Okay, this card heading upon my left, right next to my phone. Justice in the reverse. This is some form of injustice. However, when the reckoning comes in, I want you to be like Two of Cups. You need to come together. There's going to be some form of injustice coming in, trying to break you all apart. What's it going to be, twins? Are you going to break up or are you going to come together? This could be a phone call. This could be some of you collecting off of your phone. Readers, anybody that does any type of business on your phone. This injustice that's going to come through, it's going to feel like a reckoning for you. But on the other side of the case, this is for you all who that's my team. This is for all you who got the message, but just kind of put it aside. I'll get to it later. You got the message and you were like, it's nothing. I don't have to worry about it. And then days went by, weeks went by, months went by. It was like you put it on top of the closet. Talk about it later. Talk about it later. And then here it comes to hit you in the ass, to bite you in the ass, to break your heart open and pour the ooze out. This is now hitting the 6-pointed star. 6 points. What did we tell you the moon was? 6, 57, 57, 6. This is Lord Jesus Christ star. You'll see it better on the black. This is 6-pointed star is the star of your heart. So now we're hitting the heart. That's 6116. That's what's the hourglass. Hitting the heart. What do we need to know about the heart? You need to cast the devil out. Now, for you Bible thumping Christians, cast the devil out. For those of you who do not believe in such formalities, toxicity, karma people who talk shit about you, alcohol, consumption of sex, drugs. What is toxic in your life? Because this is the bitch that's controlling you. Do you see it now? It's in the reverse. So God's about to hit your heart to stop. Stop putting those things aside. Stop putting, stop thinking that it was nothing when it was something. Stop putting those people aside thinking that they were nothing when they were something magnificent. Stop realizing that these things or people, places, dogs, cats, whatever was insignificant but mean the world to you. And you just didn't tell them. And then it comes to a point where it's too late. They're dead. They're sick. They moved away. They switched jobs. This could be for bosses that never told those employees how fucking amazing you are. And now they're feeling the wrath of not having you as one of their employees. Now they're feeling it. Because it has affected their pockets. Because that's the only way they know when it's hurting them. Because when you were around them family collective, you were the lucky rabbit's foot. You were like that 4-leaf clover, that lucky charm. You were that lucky horseshoe. That you were hitting your numbers. The profits were coming in. You were banking on what's that other word for money besides tips? You were banking on tips. You were banking on, I don't know, initiates, or like it's commissions. You were banking on commissions. That person left. It's gone. It's over. It's bye. Why? Because you treated them as such. You treated them like they didn't matter. When in actuality, they mattered more than you even understand. God sends in people into your life either to bless you with the love you've always wanted, or to make you realize what you just lost. What's next? Hitting the devil. These are for you all who are in the hangman position, isolated and alone. For the attacks you threw upon the collective and left them feeling nowhere, with nothing and no one to run to. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Or is that what you thought you did? Both of these cards right here, I want you to notice. 8 and 6. Is their birthday on the 6th? Is their birthday on the 8th? Is it August? Is it June? Or did you want them to feel isolated from all of your hits and think about it like this are all many people talking in a circle? You wanted her to be left alone because she kept you out of the circle? Or is it because you came around her like some fucking demonic entity, some evil ass bitch, some toxic shit, and she was like, fuck this, I don't want to be a part of this circle. I'm out. So she got out and she left. She left. And you all think, oh, she thinks she's better than us, blah, 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 blah. No, she was trying to teach you that you don't have to do that shit. You don't have to be drunk to talk about your feelings. Talk about your feelings. I love you either way. Let's go. Let's hash it out. Sober. Let's go break some bread. Have a burger. But these people, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that for you. Because they didn't want you to know some secret about them. They might have been paid to treat you as such. Or they're a fucking narcissist and they like it. They like it that you're their little punching bag so I can punch you with all the bullshit of my trauma of how I feel. Instead of taking it to the person that they actually hate. Or is that because they actually love them? And if they were to come clean about their feelings to that person, would that person run away? Or admit their love to them? These are people who play sex games. I just want to fuck. Because I don't want to feel anything. This is that beginning that they were supposed to take with you, collective. To learn a new perspective on how to communicate with one another. How to share your feelings and feel like you're in a safe place of space with this person. So that I can teach you and you can teach me what you know. And once again, we can flow. But no. No, I will forevermore be in this treachery of 5 of Pentacles. Alone, isolated, and locked away. Because that's how they wanted you. When I'm not playing with you, I'm going to lock you in the cupboard. Woohoo! The treachery, because you were like, well, fuck you. I'm out. of all the burdens, of all the crap that you put me through, why would I stay here with you? Family, friends, job, whatever. I would rather take a pay cut of $20,000 than to deal with your fucking ass again. Because I can't talk to you because you get all fucking emotional. I can't talk to you because you're Stone Cold Steve Austin and you don't give me shit. Because you don't want to play your hand. Because, oh my God, then I'll know your vulnerabilities and then I could stab you in the heart with it. No, bitch, that's you, not me. I was trying to help you. That's why I'm still here, carrying all of my shit. But fuck it, you don't appreciate me? Bye, Felicia. Bye. Is that 10 of Wands? Yup. So you were like, no, fuck you. No, fuck you. And all of your little fucking friends too, I'm out. Congratulations, collective. They are feeling the heartbreak now of what it truly means to cry and feel the pain of the loss of you. And this was not something we intentionally tried to do, collective. Cross watchers, those of you who are listening, because I know you are. We didn't intentionally do this on purpose. There was just way too many hits to the gut. Way too many whips of the chain, of the whip that you whipped us with, that you've been whipping us with. We're not your little fucking mule anymore. Sorry. You're in the shit. You're in your shit that you started, that you've been making, that we've been telling you how to get out of it, how not to do this and do that, and you didn't want to take our advice? Bye. Adios. Now, for those of you who are still in it, the devil in the reverse. This is you let go of toxicity. They didn't want you to die and be reborn. What that means is the masks that you wear, you finally take off your fucking mask and realize the truth of yourself and fix the wrongs that they were saying about you and not be that anymore. They didn't want you to grow because if you grow, you hit the entire family line. And it's like someone just grabbed the rope and pulled their ass. Because you're fucking running. And they're dragging ass. Dragging shit. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want to change. Because they see the change in you and they're like, fuck, I don't have time for that shit. I want to be the same old piece of shit. And I know they won't call themselves that. But maybe you should think about it. And that's the karma that we're throwing on you. Fuck you, Connie. Don't be better than me. Because then I have to move my ass. Because they wanted to be the one that tells you what to do, how to do every day, what is true. That's why the blue flag for some of you, is higher than the other two. Your throat chakra of what you speak is true. This is why they were trying to control your flag. Your throat chakra binding spell masculine. This bitch was controlling you, masculine. This bitch. She wanted to be the eyes in the sky of your abilities that you have. She wanted to control you and manipulate you and carry your fucking sword. So she could control your abilities of your root and your solar plexus. Your root is where you survive, or is that where you thrive? Or take it as it resonates. Your solar plexus is your will, your desire, your drive, your sexual energy. Denied. I say when we have sex, when I want you to. It's a format of gaslighting, y'all. Controlling you. They wanted to control you so that they can control your money flow, your wealth, your abundance, Your health. Your health is connected to your wealth. How are you feeling today? Oh, my back hurts, my head hurts, my ankle hurts. I think I twisted it or I fell. It's because it's a Six of Pentacles. Is it balanced? If you're not balanced and you're teeter-tottering or falling upon no rugs on the tile, there's not a rug that you tripped on and suddenly you feel like you're tripping, it's because someone's tripping on you. Someone's tripping about your money and your abilities to speak the truth and to always die and come back. You don't die, you multiply, you transform. If the old self wasn't working, well, guess what? That bitch gonna die. I'm a killer myself, which is myself, of my speaking, of my tolerating certain shit. Denied, access denied, granted, bye, I'm gone, I've left. You can't do this to me anymore. I'm living in a better day. The new way, the life. That's what they wanted the cloaking for. I always wanted to feel like I'm in a new day, ha ha ha, la la la, right in your head. Being you. Faking it. Not going through the dark night of the soul of their own treachery of the person that they truly are. You drinking yourself to sleep. 11:11 at the clock. What's next? It's been closed. That door has been shut. It's closed. They can't ride you anymore. You left. They decided that they weren't gonna grow with you, learn with you, play with you. It wasn't balanced. So you were like, well, fuck it. I'm out. You always want me to listen to you and do as you say and do you. Hey, go eat here, go here, wear your hair like this, dress like this. I always do what you say, but you don't want to listen to me? I'm out. So karma's here, delivering some injustices that was delivered upon you. Are you listening to me? 12:12. The injustices that you were giving to other people, now it's going to hit you. And now you will feel the isolation of the hermit. And it's going to hit you in 4 places. When I talked about that fucking cup and the handlers, this is hitting 4 people. Handlers. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse. What did we just talk about? We just talked about these 2. These are in the reverse and these are on the side. The Moon, your deceptions, your illusions. Okay. Your denials of what they said about you. Okay. And your ability to talk shit about people. This is not just shit talking shit, because it would be 8 of Swords. This is Wands. This is what you did to cause someone pain. You moved your mouth. You moved into the steps to cause them an injustice. Did they lose their job? Did they lose their boyfriend? Did they lose their house? Did they lose their car? Did that person that died and they didn't get to have any closure with them, was it your fault? And you stopped them from doing it. Because you didn't have any closure, right? Why do you get closure, bitch? I'm telling you, these hateful ass people, they come like this. And the numbers I have here are 5, 8. Is this person born August the 5th or May the 8th? Or is it the 18th? August the 18th? May the 18th? Page of Swords, this was when you were young. Young and fruitful and full of ideas of what you want to do. You wanted to do all these things, but you didn't have the money to, right? And this is why you fucking jumped ship and left that person? They didn't have enough money for you? You weren't happy and fulfilled with the little 5 of Pentacles you had. It wasn't enough. And so you created this lie, this deception of what actually went down there, hungry like the wolf. But guess what? That dire wolf is back, reborn, back from the dead. DIRE. That wolf is back. Let's read it a different way. This person with no spiritual knowledge didn't see you as the key to unlock their mind, to unlock the magic of reaching that abundance that they wanted, to build with you. And if I get loud, people, I get passionate. It's not crazy. It's passionate. This person didn't want to build with you, or they didn't believe you had the key to unlock their heart or unlock their mind or unlock any fucking chakra. This is the 5-pointed star. This is the pinnacle. To go in any which way, changing your mind, changing your clothes, changing the food that you eat, changing your relatives, meaning don't talk to them, changing your friends, changing your attitude, changing the way you communicate. 5 of Page of Swords in the reverse. This was having some form of communication, allowing the other person to speak, allowing the other person to choose, allowing the other person to have their own perception and not always choosing yours. Walking that fine line, right? Of serenity or rage. There's a fine line between both, of serenity and kicking your motherfucking ass. There's a line in the sand, y'all. And I'm either going to be for you or against you. And if you're against us, then I'm not for you. Do you see? And that is the illusion they put upon themselves. They drowned themselves with alcohol every night to go to sleep, to be able to fucking sleep. Of all the shit that they did to you, collective. They put your ass in the fire. 8 of Wands. They burned your ass. They burned 8 different positions. Family, friends, job, career, whatever little hustling job you were trying to do for extra cash. What about your professors at the career, at the job, at the college you were trying to connect with? Networking. This person said all these ugly things about you so everybody would believe them. This person might have the power of glab. They're fucking trash bags. Glad. Aren't you glad you're not there no more? Give me a last one. Yeah, all the shit that they said about you. So give me another one. That's a good one. Ooh, you in the back. That's a good one. Yes, I'm listening. If that's what happened with that, this is why you walked away from this. This is why 6 of Swords happened. Fuck them. Fuck it. No, Connie, no, fuck you. No, you know what? Fuck you. And it became, shut the fuck up. Because you walked away, you disconnected, you changed your number, you moved houses, you moved towns, you moved colleges, you moved states, you moved countries, continents. Bye, Felicia. You took 3 with you and you cut 3 off. Fuck them. That's the triangulation. Didn't we say 3 sides to the story? 3 people believed you, while 3 people were against you. And that was from 8 people. So there's 2 there that are kind of like up in the air of I don't care, or they just didn't think it through, or they believed the other person, or they just didn't say anything. That's also an illusion upon you guys. You fell for it. Dang. This pink moon's gonna be awesome. I hope I get to see it. Or hear about it. I'm sure the spirits will tell me. Sometimes I don't want to fucking know. But at this moment in time, the toxicity of their rebirth that should have happened, of their speaking, it's kind of hitting them on the head of something you should have said. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you didn't. You sat there, muted. All right, let's see what it is. 7 of Wands. This person in the bubble is protected, but there's 7 of Wands around her. That's 7 people came at you, and they wanted you to come out of your peaceful essence to come and attack them because they love you all riled up. That's only when they love you, is to have an exchange of debate, because your words, they're fucking fly high. Cut them like a fucking sharp blade, silver in your mouth. It was a spiritual battle. It was. But you may not realize it when you're peace of mind. They wanted to take you off your peace pillow. Meditation. Contemplation. Thinking about it. Just think about it. No, do as I say. Not as you do, but my life. It's my life. You do what I say. I'm the queen in this bitch. The wheel. In the reverse. Was that 10 and 7? This is 17. Is your birthday the 17th? Did this shit happen to you when you were 17? When you fucking realized and you took the wheel of your own fucking vehicle and started driving for yourself and not letting anybody tell you where to go and how to do? Was it 7 for you? Or were you 10? Were you October the 7th? Or July the 10th? Is this resonating for you? Please smash that thumbs up. Let me know it's true. Put it in the comments. I will fucking raise hell for you. This was a spiritual warfare of your own pentacles, of your own will, of your own desire, of what it is you really want for your life. You want to be a rap artist? Fucking rap your heart out. You want to sing and dance? That's how you want to make your money? You want to play video games sitting all day on your ass drinking that fucking Red Bull? Fucking do it! Let them know it can be done. Get money off that shit. Shit, I want to be like the millennials, fucking banking off YouTube videos. That's why I'm here. I want that life. That's glory. You're listening to my videos of my perspective on how this rolls? Thank you for being here. I'm trying to make money off of this and living great. My time. I set the course of my own hours, not that 9 to 5 kill me fucking job. Working for somebody who fucking hates me, who is fucking treacherous behind my back. Fuck that. I'm out. That was the devil playing their little games. Or that was this toxic person trying to fuck with your own wheel, trying to make you believe that you will never succumb to making any money off your paintings. You might as well be a nurse. You might as well be a mortician. Because there's people are always dying. People are always sick. People are always going to need some fucking cop to defend them because they can't fucking defend themselves. People are always going to need you because they don't know what the fuck they need themselves. Do you hear it? Not taking the initiative of their own life and figuring out and read a book and do something about it. No, you need someone to guide you. You need someone to tell you how to behave. You need someone to tell you. No, family. No, you don't. Because when you cheated, you didn't need anybody to tell you to cheat. When you lied about that person, you didn't need anybody to tell you to lie about that person. You did. Free will, baby. All on your own. When fucking him, her, hi, him, whoever, you did it. You didn't ask anybody for permission. Oh, the glory about that. Obi twice, one meaning. Two trailer park girls come round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I'm hearing OB. Maybe somebody's name is O or B. This motherfucker, he saw it. He saw what happened and didn't say a motherfucking thing. Zipped his lips, shut it nice and tight. Why? Because I got some money out of it. Why the fuck do you get to be on top? You're talking about the Queen of fucking Swords. Why are you on top? That was death. Watching you. Seeing what you were gonna do. Watching to see what you were gonna do. And then be like, it wasn't me. He. It was him, her, him. Blame it on everybody else. Ain't that right, motherfucker? Is that right, motherfucker? This is what I should be hearing, but that's for somebody. I heard Obi Trice, Wo Maining, Low Lame, No Main, No Game. I don't know. Something with that. I heard Lo Mein. I don't know if this person's Asian or what the fuck. Or maybe this person likes Lo Mein. I don't know. Or maybe it's something about their hair, you know, because some people call their hair mane. A mane! Or someone kind of like Hispanic speaks like that. A mane! Mane. Can't, you know, fully proper pronounce the words because they're like haven't practiced. Or their first language is a different dialect, a different Spanish speaking. Fuck, let me just say it like that. I'm starting to... Fuck, whatever. You either get it or don't get it. Card that's looking at me at the bottom of the deck. The fucking Magician. This is you, homie. This is you. You see those 4 streams? That is your dream stream. Letting anybody interfere with your will. Taking care of both sides of the perimeter. The good with the good, the bad with the bad. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the disturbed. Because there's 4 elements. And they only tell you the good and the bad. Right? And the High Priestess, she's got 2 pillars. She's only working those 2. The good and the bad. What about the other 2 of the 4 elements? About the fucking water sign that's fucking delulu. Delusional. Who's the only one in the fucking zodiac that carries a fucking water jug? The Aquarius. Why is that bitch an air sign? Who the fuck knows when she's carrying a water jug? That means she's both principalities of air and water. That bitch is both. In between, cusp. She can do any fucking side she wants because she can and she will. And you don't know what side of the fence she's on. Let's look at 2 fishes. What is 2 fishes? That's Pisces. You know what it is? That's 2 bodies. This person can't help themselves. This is your player. This person's got bodies upon bodies, whether they're dead or sexy wise. I don't know. Look at all the fucking zodiac signs. And look at what it means. This full moon, this pink moon, pink, is about unconditional love. And which way did you use it? Look at the center of the spiral, of the vortex. Pink is the last rim before it hits the white. Do you know why that is? Pink is the 9th chakra. It is your over soul. It is how you give love. Is it returned equally as you give it? Or is it conditioned with an agenda? Pink. That is one of the chakras that must be mastered. Initiates. 8 is your crown. And technically that's 7. 8 is the connection to the crown radiance up above. Is recognizing why the number 8 is on her head. Recognizing, is this an entrapment or is this enlightenment? Is this truly good money or bad money? Is it a form of manipulation or good? Am I doing it for good? This money that I'm collecting, is it for good or bad? Not all money is good, not all money is bad. Is it the hands that's giving it to you? Is it good? Think about that. All right, we're at 1:30. I heard keep going. All right, let's roll. What's next? On this beautiful pink moon ray of the people born on a Tuesday, because that is the pink light, Mars. Are they fighting you for your love? Or are they fighting against your love? Are they fighting for you or against you? Let's find out. Hidden again against the devil. Toxicity. Now this Queen of Swords is getting hit. Of the seeds that she has planted. Are they growing? It does seem one-sided with that one hand. So let's see. One-sided. I've got the Strength card in the reverse. Actually, on the side. 6 of Wands on the side. And Page of Cups on the side. So someone took force, took action to mess with your 6 of Wands. Into making you being like that young buckaroo. Naive, I hear. And denial and naive and guilty. Make you feel guilty. So that you could step aside for this person to rise and step on that stage. They took your strength. Look at her tattoo. It was an entrapment spell. They armed in a defense of an entrapment spell to entrap you. Of give and take, but it falls upon the beast. They wanted you rowdy, ugly, yellow. Not being able to speak and being that little fucking lamb, because that's what's on top. Be the little lamb. You know what that is? I am. Is that your little Billy goat? They didn't want you to be the goat. They didn't want you to stand in your strength. 8 and 6. 8 and 6 again. Right at the beginning of this fucking reading. Your strength. They wanted you to be chicken and afraid and shit your pants and not say anything and not be fucking fabulous for all to see the glory in you and what you bring. No, they wanted you meek and stupid and always looking at someone else's feet, always looking at someone else's actions and how they reached that pig in the sky, right? That flying pig. They're bacon, honey. It reminds me of that joke. There was this one guy, he tells this girl, pass me the honey, honey. The other guy was like, oh yeah, got you. He tells his girlfriend, pass me the sugar, sugar. The other guy was like, hey honey, pass me the bacon, pig. And the other guys were looking at him like, dude, what the fuck? And he's laughing his ass off because he thinks it's fucking funny. His girlfriend's like, pardon moi? What? I thought we were all like laughing, having games. God, you're so fucking insensitive. I was just telling a joke. Get over it. Gaslighting bitch. Hi, baby. Wakey. Did you have a good... Oh, you bought me a ball. Give it to me. Go get it. Do you see how that's a big fuck you to that girl? And we're just playing around. It was a joke because you're young and dumb and stupid and full of cum. But they were trying to be very sweet to their girlfriends. Well, this guy's a fucking prick. That's how he puts 2 and 2 together. He sees a pig. I see bacon. They see honey and they think their girlfriend's sweet. He calls her sugar because you're a sweetheart, sweetheart. You're a pig. Gluttonous, evilest, greedy bitch. That's who that guy is. Recognize it when they say it out loud. Outlandish. Know the truth. They didn't want you to spot what they were actually saying, because that's the form of lesser magic. They say it out loud of what they're doing. And if you don't catch on to being clever, then they take your spotlight and make you look the stupid one and take your strength. The swapping of energy. Swapping of destinies. That was the plan. That was this plan. Queen of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, born June. Where's her birthday on the 6th? There is a lot of 8 and 6, 6 and 8, 8 and 6. This is the return to sender. 8 and then 6, 6 and then 8. What are you doing with your life? Was it yesterday I heard a numerologist, Alex something. He was talking about the master manipulator numbers are 2, 6, and 8. And I was like, dang. I know somebody born 2-6. I know somebody born 8-6. Do you know somebody born June 8? June the 2nd? Or is that 6 and 6? Or is that 6-2-6? Or is that 8 and 2? Shit. I don't have any of those numbers in my birthday. Just so you know. And this is not the place to be adding that shit up. Like if your birthday is 17 and you're like, well, it's 7 and 1, that's an 8, right? I'm an 8? No. You're 17. I don't care what anybody else said. If you are minimizing your numbers, that means you're dropping, divide and conquer. 17 and whatever other number yours is what it is. 17 and 1, that's 18. You're 18. Not 8. Stop minimizing numbers because that's what the devil wants you to do. Divide and conquer you. It says in the Bible, divide is the first word. Separate, separate, separate your heart from your mind so you can't speak the will that's true. Or what is true? You know who, what you do, how you do, when you do, what you do. Girl, you know that's right is true. Hold on, I got something. Okay. Woo. 138. Golly, dude. This shit's wild. This shit's wilding out. How long has this been going on? This is about someone's luck. Trying to take your luck. 4 years. 4 people. 4. We talked about 0440 of blocking your 444 perimeter. Upon the moon, it hits. Your 4th house. Dang. 4th house. And the 4 is upside down. That looks like Jupiter to me. Your expansion upon thy house. 4th house is your motherhood. Your chromatic cycle. It's your moon placement. Where is your moon placement in? So there's some type of form of illusion in your moon house. If it's in Leo, that's your creativity. If it's in Libra, that's the injustices that's happening, or you need some form of justice. If it's in Aries, it's where you strive, where you need to head to. If it's in Taurus, it's about your money, honey. If that was about That was another spiritual battle. There's a heavy spiritual battle because I've got 7 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles when this shit came out. 77 is a spiritual battle. So we call upon Anubis, Oshun. I call upon thee to help them out of this tragedy. Next. I'm only letting the cards fall as they fall. Upon your strength of your 6 of Wands, of the exchange of energy with this queen, of your own words. Ooh, the Tower in the reverse. That means this Tower didn't hit you. What didn't hit you only made you stronger. What didn't kill you only made you stronger. This Ace of Cups in the reverse. And I'm taking it like a specific lover that you wanted. That you claimed it as your one. This person wasn't for you. This person wasn't for you. So, June, August, July, October. Their birthday could be the 13th, the 10th, the 7th, the 8th, the 6th. This person was very charismatic, very loving, very flowing, very something that you like. But as you can see, you can't see this person's face. So this was a person who couldn't face any challenges with you. This person wasn't going to face any challenges with you. So when the shit got tough, or the shit hit the fan, boop, this person ran away. Like the 7 of fucking Wands and bolted. Like a bat out of hell. It was like, not my problem. It fell right upon the Justice card. Not my problem. This has nothing to do with me. So you averted this Tower moment from this person. Or you picked up and vacated because it wasn't an even exchange of love. This person wasn't giving you any truth. This person wasn't giving you any strength to make you feel like this person was safe and secure, to make you feel stable. This person wasn't making you the stage to make you stand in front and center like a Leo for all to see. This person was blocking you. This person wanted everybody to see them and not you. To see your strength, your truth, the glory that's you. No, it was a big fuck you. So this person took their 3 of Pentacles and that 6 of Pentacles exchange and vacated. So maybe this is the wounding that made you to believe that it wasn't going to be enough for you. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, and this is why you picked up and vacated. You said, no, bye, I'm not doing it. Because you would have been in some fucking horrendous tower with this person. So you averted this love life. You were like, no. You realized that this cup that they were trying to give you was a cup of poison. Because I see a poisonous apple in the middle. Core. Their core is rotten. There could be Corey, C-O, C-O-R, C-O-U-R, whatever. It wasn't for you. Because this person might be the tower for you. Because you weren't growing, right? You weren't co-collaborating with them. Not with them. And they weren't doing it with you either, so no. Because of why? This person was going to steal your pentacle. That Wheel of Fortune that's here, of your true, authentic self, this person was going to steal it to mirror you, to trap you in the binding and be you, because this person has no authentic uniqueness about them. They're a copycat. They're an imitator. They're a mimic. Mimic you. And that's what's true, because this card fell upright. This is the only card that fell upright. This Ace of Pentacles was a slimy, gooey money. Dirty. It had a condition. It had an agenda upon this money. That's why it's on the devil side. What else about this Eight of Swords? The truth about this money, it was going to get you somewhere. It was going to get you to the, I want to say to the stage, it was going to get you to the stage. It was a fast-moving mummy. This could have been coming from your mom, or there was some type of treachery from your mummy, or this is some form of mummified pentacle to make you sick. Mummy, this was an entrapment, right? Everybody who's encased in a mummy format was because they were bad to the bone. Bad. Or you have an Egyptian line of your inheritance that they were trying to steal. The Chariot. The Chariot is fast moving. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. As it knows good and bad. But good and bad are side by side. They go together. The bad one's going to teach the good one, don't fall for the bullshit that they tell you. And the good one's going to tell the bad one, hey, not everyone is bad. Like you. Balanced, moving energy of heart and mind, in case you're not with your one. They wanted that from you. They wanted that balanced energy that you are. And so they were going to try and poison you with some type of pentacle. But once again, that door was closed. They can't get you no more. You're not going to fall for whatever bullshit they were going to try and sell you. This is why, for some of you artists, singers, dancers, you haven't reached that point of abundance because you smelled the bullshit on them. And you had a feeling that this was going to come for something else, like, you know, your Wu-Tang Clan. It was money for you drop your pants. Give me that ass. You were like, no, it's not even worth it. Because then you were going to inherit all this karma. This is how they pass their karma on one another. Through sex. Let me offload my karma on you. Now you carry it. And then I get your good juju. Bye! What's next with this Chariot? Or what's next in general? What do we need to know for the collective? Let me do a little shuffle huffle. She already left. Boo! She just came in for one little throw. That's my girl. This deck is the Light Seers deck, in case you all are interested. So really, I love the way it's colored and everything. Love these colors. The Lovers. So when you escape this person who was trying to love bomb you, it led you down the path of the Chariot to find your one. Or your collaborations, your partners. Your people. To help you bring it in together. This could be a Sagittarius. Or this is Cupid's arrow. This is a balanced give and take from these people. Your people who laugh at jokes like you. Who were sweet to people like you. Honey, honey, pass me the honey, honey. Like attracts like. Not pig and bacon. No, not that shit. You pricked up on their delusions of their mastermind manipulation. You were like, oh, fuck no, I'm out. Fuck you. fuck this cup of love of poison of you trying to mimic me because you suck and you don't know how to be authentic and genuine. That's not my problem. This Queen of Wands who tried to control you and manipulate you. You're like, oh, fuck you. Could be a fire sign. Sag, Leo, Aries. Next. That brought in judgment for every single love life person you were in a relationship with. Whatever partnership you were in, that brought judgment to this Queen of Wands who threw this moon illusion work at you. Love spells, illusion spells, entrapment spells, sleep spells, because that's also part of the moon. This moon manipulation is 3443, the entrapment of karma, or 4334, the entrapment of your Christ consciousness. Because they were like, no, I don't want this fucking judgment put upon me. It's you. And they throw the ghost of you, which is them. Here, take the ghost of me. This is what you need to know, High Priestess. Everything that was said upon now is what you already know. This is confirmation. They're going through the judgment now. This Queen of Wands. For trying to entrap you upon a mirror, upon this water, upon this moon magic that has been happening the past 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks. That's the 444 perimeter. This judgment was supposed to hit these 2 people. So 2002, you're about to be hit with this judgment of trying to break apart these 2 of Cups, these twins. High Priestess. This message is for you. From 7 p.m. till 1 in the morning, you're going to know this. Queen of Cups might be the one to tell you, put her hands up in the air and say, I don't care, or this is her surrendering. You already know. She might be delivering the message for you. You're welcome. Could be a water sign coming to tell you. Water man, girl, it don't matter. It's a water sign. Thank you. This is the end. There's a new love offer coming. Knight of Cups. There's a new love offer coming, and it's coming in the form of a letter. In the form of a G. Of someone like you. Look at that black and white. That's a twin. Trying to break bread with you. Trying to offer you a cup. Took off his hat out of respect. Gentleman. Peaceful man. Casual. Down to earth. Showing his love and gratitude of you. Of what you have helped him with. And maybe you don't even know. This offer that's coming through was that you went through this position of isolation and walked out of it, climbed the gate, climbed the ladder of the 7 of Wands and this 8 of Wands. This person could be born 78 or 87 for you. Or 8 and 7 is a specific number that resonates for you. 7 of Swords. This is not going to be a fight. They've laid down their sword. I lay it down, and they bow down to respect you. The crows are coming to tell you. They don't come to fight. Or this person that was fighting you could die, or this is the end. This is the end. Ace of Swords laying down their sword. This card is I used to not like it because it didn't have the Ace of Swords, like the Sword of Truth of Archangel Michael. It's her and her realizations of her own mind. Because somebody might be bringing that formula, that form, those words that you need to hear. They've reached the top of the mountain and they realize the truth. And now they come to tell you. 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 7 and 1. January the 7th or July the 1st? Okay, upon this book, I've got 3 cards on my book. 2 that are on balance. They're like on a balance beam. They're balanced. They balanced out their darkness. But these people are ready to fight. They've learned the law of rhythm, and they carry no shame. This is where the hero journey begins. Sorry, this is the end of your journey, hero. No longer do you have to fight these treacheries. These layers upon layers of people who do not open up their heart to you. The shade. The law of rhythm is 212. But there's somebody that has fallen off the book. Their third play C, or their play to C, why C? Somebody might be contemplating, well, why you? Why C? Why do I need to C? And I saw the name J, JD. Someone wants to lay you down and give you that D. And calling it a new level, new part, new beginning. This is a play. What's their play? What else am I looking at? Cray? Some form of cray. It's black. This is a mark. Marker. This needs to die. The death of a belief that's within your body of 45, 54. This is something within you. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Of you not receiving it. This is what needs to die. Your belief that you're not going to get to this point in your life. If you keep telling yourself this, you're never going to get it. Never going to get it, 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 never going to get it. You're playing yourself. Never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it, you're never going to get it. You keep saying it, so you're not going to get it, never going to get it, never get it. This is what you got to stop saying. There's a dog in every fight. If that dog might not be for you, this person wasn't for you. But your one will come. Remember that. Over here upon the book of some form of darkness that you already beaten, and you're on the path of 1111. Congratulations, you have won. You're winning. Because you dared to dream a little dream. And no dream snare, no dream catcher, no dream weaver was going to stop you. Congratulations, people. Initiates. Whoever called you baby was a fucking trap, and you caught that bitch. That's right. You felt the air of I don't care, and you were like, oh, you don't care? Calling me a pig in front of all your friends? Checkmate. Bye. You were like, no, this is where you have understood the code red. You read this bitch. This is you activating your mentalism and seeing the signs. That's right. Okay. What is the balance between these two? 4 of Swords. Both of you have been hurt in the hurt locker. And you guard your heart. Because that is the most sacred thing. Because not everybody has a heart of gold like you. That is a protection of Othala. Othala. Okay? Oh baby, oh baby. There needs to be a form of ask between these two right here. The Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. I see. This get up and go needs to come from within you. You need to recognize when people are giving you their back and running away. And you need to activate this third eye of your perception. Because if you don't, this person will walk all over you. So it's either you choose yourself. Choose yourself. Love yourself. Treasure yourself. So that this person is always running towards you or running away from you. What's it going to be? The balance comes from when these two come together, and it's a man and a female. When these two come together, there needs to be a balanced who? Feminine. Because, bitch, you fire. And your words can make this motherfucker run the fuck away from you. And be like, fuck this shit. Use your perception wisely. Be gentle and kind. Surrender your vulnerabilities so that this man can fight for you and not run from you. Because you can see he's ready to go. Okay? Because the man is your feet on the ground to protect you while you are the eyes in the sky to fight the spiritual battle. Okay? The light and the darkness. So you must heal your woundings before you guys come together, because you have the words of the ability to scare this motherfucker off. Be careful. Get some sleep or have a nap. Maybe eat so you don't lose your shit and your bananas. Okay? Lay your 4 swords down so that you can have rest and recovery to repair yourself. So that you don't come all irate to this guy who's coming. This motherfucker doesn't hesitate. Ace of Swords. He's fast. He don't hesitate. He's got 3 ways of getting to you. On his feet, on his bike, or with his spirit animals of telepathic communications. That's spiritual. That's physical. That's emotional. He's there for you in 3 triangulations where other people thought it wasn't even a possibility. Him, his spirits, and his equipment. People, places, things. Work with him. That's on the 222 perimeter. I just saw it. You have the ability, feminines. You have the Ace of Wands right now. But it's in the reverse. So you have to be careful in these beginnings that you take. Don't take them lightly. Don't take them lightly. Light, tread lightly. Soft, gentle. Because this is fire and this is air. When the fire blows upon the air, it burns everything. So you need to come at this approach earthly. Know that you are protected. Know that you are safe to communicate with this person. If there is no form of safeness, safe space, then it might be you he needs to bounce. Understand? In order to reach your one, this happily ever after, there needs to be balance. This is going to happen at, what's this, 12, 11, 10. 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Okay? Follow the signs. You've already beaten the hard things of going within your own shadow. Act odd at who you are. Be your true self. Stop bearing all these burdens. When anybody tries to push a burden upon you, know that that's a cold red. Feel the air of their hate. Feel it. And do what you need to do, baby. Got it? With much love and light. I am La Supra Cobra to deliver the message to you upon this punk. I don't know what that is. Pink ray. P-U-N, punk, whatever. Ping, pong, pum, 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 pum. I hear the song of the Kendrick Lamar. Ping, pop, poom, pop, ping, poop, bang. The kind of shit I'm on you wouldn't even understand. With much love and light. I hope this message finds you in time. Prepare your heart. You're about to cry. With much love and light, let us break that heart open and be aware that we do care and you matter. For I am here to tell you. The divine goddess, her mother, our mother, the creator, has sent me to tell you. With much love and light. Good day.